if Megan was not able to twerk anymore, bro, y'all know how devastating that would be to the spirit of people, how devastated the trees would be. Like, whole economies could fall, whole states, environmental structures could collapse. If Megan ain't able to twerk and do her hot girl stuff, the summer would not be lit no more. It would be winter all year round. Like, there's a lot of stuff that could come behind this. Like, so
I know you got works over here too, son.
low key. I be having them in the cut.
In this area,
But
that's probably all it's taking.
my son, hell no. Just cause you found one works, you just thinking it's all works. But let me tell you, bro.
Let me not move walk cause I got a chop out here. So.
Nah. We Gucci out here. But yeah, son. So tell me how I pull up to another corner store on the other side, like one of the good corner stores. And homie outside, he was like, yo. It was like an older dude. He was like, yo, can you buy me something to eat? So I'm like, I pull up, like, get whatever you want. Then he looking around. So I'm looking around. He like, yo, I just want a hot chocolate. I'm gonna get some hot chocolate from the machine. I'm like, yo, you good?
Right.
So then he ain't make the hot chocolate. He's still fumbling around. And then he like, yo, I don't want to bother you, but can I get he was like, you got 50 cents? I just got tight, bro. I'm like, and I just, boom, I gave him.
So he ain't even get the hot chocolate. He just
Yo,
50 cents now.
yeah, now he asking for 50 cents. So, bro, I gave him a $10 bill. My son, he's like, he's like, like my son, my boy was speechless. So, bro, after that, he vanished.
Right.
I don't know where he went. I don't know if he got something to eat. I don't know, like, and then it hit me. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker was a crackhead. He probably went to go.
Hold on. What the fuck you thought that nigga was?
Now I'm thinking it's some regular nigga who just down on his luck type
So why
shit.
the fuck the nigga ain't make the hot chocolate? He gonna ask you for 50 cents. He wanted money for his shit.
That's what he got me tight, so I gave him the 10, and the nigga disappeared. I'm like, yo, and then I started thinking, like, if somebody is in a fucked up situation and you give them bread, like, you giving them bread or buying them something to eat, yeah, it's a good thing, but at the same time, like, if they use it to buy alcohol or drugs, like, so is it fucked up to give them the bread, or is it like, how that work?
It's not. I don't think it's never fucked up to give them bread, nigga. I think it's fucked up that they using it for that. It's never fucked up for you to give a homeless nigga bread. If this nigga want to go and use it for drugs or whatever, to each his own. But it ain't never fucked up to give the bread, I think.
I mean, I hear you, but isn't that kind of like condoning it though?
How? Nah, not at all. You ain't condoning it. You helping the brother out. Mind you, he probably let's say you said you gave him $10. You probably gave him $10. He took 5, bought some whatever with it. He took the other 5 and hit the bag, like 5 and 5.
So I gave him money for drugs and food.
And food.
I'm fucking crying.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, everybody got their own drugs, you know. You could give a nigga $1, you know what I'm saying? You could give a nigga $1, a nigga might use it to buy some weed or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a little nigga the other day, right? He like 10 years old. He like, yo, give me $2. I'm like, man, what you need $2 for? He like, oh, I'm just hungry. Little nigga probably like 9 years old. I tell him, nah, mind you, I know his dad and shit, I know his pops. I'm like, nah, bro. When I tell you this little nigga backed out at least a good stack on me, bro.
Damn.
He's like, nah, I'm just joking with you. Nigga backed out. I'm like, nah. He started laughing and shit. But that goes to show you that, you know what I'm saying? You could give somebody bread. You don't know what that person got in their pocket, small or big. You know what I'm saying? Big or small. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what these people out here doing with the money that you work for.
Yeah, I doubt that motherfucker from yesterday was a scammer. Either he's the greatest actor since Denzel.
What you mean scammer? He ain't scam. I mean, he did scam, quote unquote. What you mean scam?
No. Meaning scammer as in he just out there asking for money and shit and asking for shit. But really, this nigga got like a whole fucking mansion and shit. Cause some people make a living off of that.
Yeah, I know.
If you outside and you beg people for money and they keep giving you money, if you save that shit up, you'll have money. Like there's people who make like a whole living off of that shit.
Which is crazy to even think about. Like, and then people might say there ain't nobody generous out here. Ain't nobody generous in the world. Oh wooty woo, everybody for themselves. But you got motherfuckers making a living off other people.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? That goes to show you that it ain't always about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not cut or dry. There's gray areas to this shit.
Right.
So,
that's crazy.
shit happened to me the other day. You was
at the gas station with the other nigga?
I was in the corner store. One of the other nice corner stores over here. And it's like
I ain't gonna lie, never trust a nigga at the gas station. Never trust. The gas station is just a hot spot. Like, nigga asking for $1 in the gas station, I already know what you trying to do.
Once this nigga vanished, I was like, damn, this motherfucker is a crackhead. And I just started thinking, like, was it wrong for me to give him the 10? And he probably is gonna go use that shit to buy some crack or something.
Yo, you heard that new Young Boy track? That new NBA Young Boy track? He did a remix to Story of OJ by Jay-Z.
Nah.
That shit was hard. I ain't gonna lie, it was different.
Hey, we could bump that shit in the beat.
I seen a pose and shit, right? I seen a pose. Oh, niggas is ranting,
Who?
Talking about Young Boy ranting, this, that, and the third. I'm like, mind you, I don't know none of these niggas, but to each his own, my nigga. These niggas always talking about somebody ranting in the industry.
Nah, but what was that about? I think you had sent that to me. What was that about?
Nah, that was a link on Instagram. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? They
but
was like,
ratting about what?
Like, I don't know, basically just making deals with the fucking with the detectives and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
But making a deal don't necessarily mean ratting. Because you could just be playing, yo, I'ma take whoopie.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's not how you say that. I don't hear you on that one.
Meaning a plea deal. I'ma basically say that I'm guilty for this, that, and the third, and I'ma take less time. That's all. You don't gotta call nobody name to take a plea deal.
Right.
That's what Shotty and them did.
Didn't all them niggas bend, fold, and break? If I ain't
Nah, Shotty said we don't fold,
right.
we don't bend, we don't break, we don't snap, we don't twist.
Right, and all them niggas bend, broke, twist, burnt, all that. I'm lying? All them niggas ended up flipping on each other.
Nah, bro.
Niggas they flip on each other? All them niggas flip on each other?
Not all of them. 6ix9ine is the only motherfucker who sold niggas up the river.
6ix9ine the only one? I'm not jacking that. Mind you, 6ix9ine is the mother of them all, but... all them niggas was in there ratting, I think. All them niggas.
Nah, bro. Everybody else took plea deals. They basically said, I'm guilty for A, B, C. I'll take less time. Y'all don't got to go to trial or nothing. Just, ooh, that's why I shot. Them niggas ended up with 15, whatever, 20, 25. They really supposed to get charged for 75, 100, 1,000.
Well, it sounded like, in the beginning, it sounded like all them niggas was doing some funny shit. Then, then the plea deal started coming in or whatever. But
not all of them. It was just the driver. You got something for here?
Nah.
It was just the driver. And
yeah, the driver. I heard the driver was working with them niggas for a while or whatever. Some shit.
Nah, boy. The driver and the plug. The driver and the plug was been ratting, and that's how they built the case. Nah, boy, you see?
I'm saying the plug. I don't even know who the plug was. Like,
nah, we don't know.
Oh.
We don't know all of this. But the driver and the plug was ratting from before, wearing wires, setting up cameras, all of this. And then once everybody got caught up.
You working comfortable, baby, in them Pradas. That's what I do, man. That's what I do. Light on your feet.
Yeah, I mean, they garbage though. They ain't comfortable, man.
Nah?
You gotta put insoles in them, man.
Oh, yeah?
I had these like 10, 15 years, bro.
Word?
Damn.
Yeah, I had these for...
Shits look good, baby.
Yeah, they'll stay looking good, but they kill your feet, man.
Hell
You gotta
yeah.
get those insoles.
Yeah. Cause they shoes.
Yeah. You know when clubs try to front on you because they say no sneakers?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Sneakers, but they look like shoes.
Right.
Done. It's nice shit.
Word though, son.
But what?
Oh, you know what's fun? What you was gonna say?
But with the NBA's young boy situation, you don't know the full details on that.
I don't know, nigga. I'm not Instagram. I just go by what niggas say. But they said nah. They was just like I said, man. Niggas is always saying somebody ranting, somebody snitching. I don't know, young boy. I actually so happen to like his music. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I like his overall, like, you know what I'm saying, his persona and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything he's putting out is definitely good. Like, he's not really around too many people, so I like shit like that.
So that accusation coming out, you believe it?
What?
Him Ryan.
I say no.
And you don't think that's a biased answer?
Nah, I just say no. I don't, like, you ask me a question, do I believe it? I'm going to answer it straightforward. I'm going to say no, but nah, man, I don't think it's true, man. I don't know. Like I said, if I had, mind you, it ain't no case. You feel me? It ain't no case or nothing. Niggas is just saying woo-de-woo, he snitching. You feel me? Niggas is going on live, like his ops or whatever. Niggas,
Oh yeah, you can't.
You know,
can't.
ops and all that.
It's
going on live,
not to say that the ops is always gonna lie on the motherfucker, but you gotta take whatever the ops say with a grain of salt.
That's what I'm saying. So that's where it came from, though. That's where the news actually came from. That.
Yeah, you gotta take whatever the ops say with a grain of salt. They definitely gonna talk they shit.
That nigga Tory Lanez too. I was watching the shit with Tory Lanez. I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck?
No.
With
The
that
bodyguard,
situation?
bro.
That shit different.
The bodyguard, bro.
The bodyguard said what? What the fuck? Right?
The
What
bodyguard,
said?
the bodyguard was basically saying that the girl was fighting over the girls was fighting over his gun, and then it went off and hit Meg.
Oh right. That's a fact. You too,
Alright,
bro.
buddy. That's what.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's what he said. You believe that, bro? It don't add up. It don't add up to me.
Whoa.
That shit don't add up to
I
me.
can't give niggas no straws. Talking about niggas been holding niggas down for years with no straws.
Nah, boy, because
Fuck
real
wrong with these
niggas
niggas?
not really supposed to be drinking from straws, but
Nah,
that's a story for
it's
another
Corona
time.
season, baby.
I'm done.
Can't be putting your mouth on this silver, gangster.
It's a story for another time. But yeah, bro, that's the story that the bodyguard was saying. Oh, they was fighting over my gun, it went off and it hit Meg. First of all, why you ain't come out with this? Why this story just now coming out once they charging Tory? And second of all, why
That don't make sense, nah.
what
Go
you
ahead.
mean?
What you mean the story just coming out? Nigga, he ain't say nothing. Tory ain't, mind you, I'm not on nobody's side right now, whatever. I think Tory Lanez is, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
He a little weirdo, but
bro. I
I
think
fuck with that quarantine radio shit. Them bitches in there was getting crazy.
oh yeah, they have to. Bro, I feel like he really got mad and shot her, and now the bodyguard is trying to, cause they plan on charging him and deporting him and all types of shit. The bodyguard is trying to make up this story now to cover for him.
Right.
But nah, bro, he did that shit. That's what I think.
Mind you, you probably right. Like that is, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, that do sound like a great made up story. Gangster.
Yeah, like because it's the timing, bro.
Because
If that's really what happened, why wouldn't they push that narrative from the beginning? Why come out with this shit now?
Cause you had to got sit down with the lawyers and shit. You feel me? Dope. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying you gotta come up with a story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You gotta come up with a story.
that's how you know this shit is bogus, and they doing it to throw people off.
Mind you, you know, Megan Stallion, she wrote on Twitter that this nigga is genuinely crazy or whatever. She had wrote on Twitter, I seen on the gram.
And my man who know Tory, he told me Tory got anger issues.
Yeah, my son's in the Yams. I don't want to say they fuck with him, but they fuck with niggas around him. Or I asked my son about him the other day. He's like, I ain't see that nigga in a minute.
Niggas been told me about Tory. I didn't think this shit would come about it, but
I ain't gonna lie. You gotta remember, this nigga from Toronto, bro. Nothing against Toronto niggas, because I don't know them niggas. But at the end of the day, bro, he not from the state. He not from the city, bro. Like, he from Canada, bro. Them niggas move different. At the end of the day, them niggas ain't grow up how niggas grew up. Say what you want.
And what people need to understand is Megan is a hot girl, right? If he shot Megan and Megan was not able to twerk, if Megan was not able to twerk anymore, bro, y'all know how devastating that would be to the spirit of people, how devastated the trees would be. Like, whole economies could fall, whole states, environmental structures could collapse. If Megan ain't able to twerk and do her hot girl stuff, the summer would not be lit no more. It would be winter all year round. Like, there's a lot of stuff that could come behind this. Like,
Yo, Meg, yo, shout out to Meg, man. Meg put up a video, I think it was yesterday, on her gram. She about to do a remix to some song. God damn, bro, like her shit stupid, like.
I'm telling y'all, like,
Meg like 6 feet tall too.
y'all really don't.
She's tall.
I really don't understand the gravity of the situation. Like, Tory really could have single-handedly collapsed the whole United States economy. And this motherfucker ain't even from here. That shit crazy. So, I'm glad Meg is good. I'm glad she could still twerk.
That's where she was going.
And I'm hoping we can move past this. We could find out the truth. And justice could be served. The moral of the story is,
I ain't gonna lie, why the fuck they say he facing 22 years though? That's cap, right?
it could be possible, but
That'll like be BDF Pac-Man, the rapper nigga.
He probably is. He do get an extra, at least an extra 2 years for shooting a hot girl, boy. You don't do shit like that.
So the 20 justified.
You don't do shit like that. The judge definitely gonna be like, damn, bro, you shot a hot girl, like, yeah, you definitely getting a couple extra just for that, off the arm. But
You know what's crazy? I can say one thing to vouch for Tory Gangster.
here we go.
He said his story about, you know what I'm saying? He said his story about how it went, right? Security guard said the story, whatever. Not saying she had to say something. Ain't got nothing to do with Meg. I'm just saying personally, from the outside looking in, she could have said something to that. Like,
Nah, bro.
the reason I say that is because he said a whole story just now. Oh, niggas was fighting for the gun. Shit went off. This, that, and the third. I feel like if it was a lie like that, just to write this nigga is genuinely crazy, I get it. I get what she's trying to imply. You feel me? But in the same breath, this nigga's hitting the gas and looking at his phone. This nigga's
New York niggas be tweaking,
nigga Mexican. But anyway,
crying.
I feel like that. I feel like if somebody really gonna lie like that, you could have said something more than he's genuine. That basically what I'm trying to say is when I seen it, then I seen her response, which was that her response was this nigga's genuinely crazy. It's like, is he?
But this
like,
is
you know
this
what I'm saying? Made you like, is he?
no. This is how you know they got their lawyers who's playing chess,
you,
not checkers. Let me break this down, right? How he basically told the story was, she left and got up out the car. He said the other two girls were still fighting, and then remember that's a very important detail. She's out the car now, walking away. She's tight, meaning she's not paying attention to what's going on in the car. And this is why her saying that, it makes perfect sense, because you basically form the story in a way to say that she basically don't know who shot her. She's just saying Tory did it because that's what makes the most sense.
Right.
Basically, he was saying that she found out.
So who was fighting for the gun? You said then inside the car.
Kylie and her friend, which that don't even make sense.
Word, that one, but Kylie could shoot that shit down. If you know, I don't know how they friendship is, but
what I was gonna say. So they formulating the story to make it look like this is how it happened. Meg is tight at Tory for finding out that Tory was messing with both of the girls in the car too. She gets tight. She gets out the car. She's walking away. Both of the girls is fighting over his gun, the security guard's gun. The gun goes off and hit Meg. That's how they trying to frame the story. So her saying that, it makes perfect sense because if she's out the car walking away, you're not gonna know what was going on in the car.
Oh yeah, what about what he was saying about the foot shit?
What you mean the foot shit?
He said, oh, about the foot. He said, what he said? He said, oh, if you got shot in your foot or if you felt endangered or some shit, why would you jump back in the V? Like, after you got shot, why would you jump back inside the car?
I don't think she did though.
That's what he said. He said, oh, like if you just got shot on both of your feet, why would you jump back in the V or some shit? I don't know. That's just a sticky situation.
Yeah, because people just throwing lies and shit back and forth. But as far as Meg not saying nothing, when this whole situation first popped off, that's how you know she's a real one. That's how you know she's a real one. She's from the trenches, holding it down.
Why? She ratted though.
That's because they was trying to throw her under the bus. They was trying to say, oh, this, that, and the third, and she did this, and she's lying, and whoop-de-woo. No, but she ain't saying nothing, though.
She did. She ratted. She ratted.
All right. Something happens. Something happens. Mine and your name is involved. You know.
Mind you, she ain't rat in the sense of ratting because at the end of the day, if she would have ratted, right? She said what she said on Instagram, which is a form of ratting, gangster. But
how, bro? That don't even make sense.
What she said on Instagram is a form of ranting to the trenches, bro. Like to niggas like me, that's a form of ranting. What you said on Instagram. But in the same breath, she get a little leeway or whatever you want to call that. But it's not really ranting because he ain't get charged. You see how it's just
He did get charged after he dropped the album, so you could kind of argue he brought that on himself.
Right. And not only that, though, I think that she, like I said, she ratted, but like, put it like this. Let's say if I get, God forbid, something happened to me today, and I know who did it, and they ask me, yo, you know who did it? And I said, yes, Wooty Woo did it. He live here, he Wooty Woo, da da da. You feel me? I just gave up everything. When they grab him up, and they charge him or whatever, he's charged for that. Like, now, I don't know how, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not, basically what I'm trying to say, it's not cut in stone yet. Like,
nah, he didn't get charged until after he dropped the album. That's the thing, like.
Mind you, the whole album you saying ain't do it. I ain't even hear the whole album. I just heard like 2 songs. But the whole album, my boy told me, he said, nigga, that whole album is about how that nigga ain't do it. How that nigga did not do it. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that nigga did that shit though, gangster. I feel like he did that shit.
If he didn't do it, all of these stories and stuff, you'll be going a different way.
And if he didn't do it, respect to him, right? For like, you know what I'm saying? Not do it. I still feel like this Tory he just a little different, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just a little different. You know what I'm saying?
He got anger issues or something.
Whatever that mean, but he just a little different. Right. He a little different.
Nah, anger issues just meaning you.
Shout out to Quarantine Radio though. That's the only shit I really fuck with.
Anger issues just meaning
shaking that ass.
You react to certain situations like irrationally, but like to an OD extent. Like a motherfucker stepping on your shoes and you shooting them in the face. Like when you act on multiple situations like that, like.
Right.
Like, yeah, you got issues, bro. You got something that you need to deal with.
I remember he came at Dream Dog. Dream Dog flamed that nigga.
Mad people flamed him.
Nah, he flamed a lot of people though.
Nah, don't get me wrong. Tory
Tory could rap. That's one
He's
thing
nice.
I get that nigga. That nigga Tory Lane could rap.
As far as the music
As
shit,
far as personally, that's a whole different thing, bro. Music,
boy is
that
nice.
nigga, that nigga's talented, bro. That
nobody
nigga could
can
rap.
take that away from him, but he definitely fucked up in this situation.
Right. That nigga Tory could rap his ass off.
Definitely fucked up in this
That
situation.
nigga smoked Don Q. That nigga smoked Joyner Lucas. That nigga smoked a couple niggas.
Did you hear Dax?
Nah, Zach's killed Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
That shit was
You heard
fire.
his joint.
He ain't even respond to that shit. Tory Lanez ain't even respond to that
How
shit.
can you though? That's the
That
question.
shit was too fire.
How do you respond to something like that, bro?
Mind you, he can't respond to everybody too, though. You know what I'm saying? He responded to a lot of niggas. But mind
bro,
you, he knew what he was doing.
if you had smoke for Dax, you respond to Dax, bro. Point blank, period. Cause it's not like he came out with no lukewarm shit. Like he came with heat.
We making moves.
Yeah,
This
that
nigga
nigga, he came crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I heard that shit. That nigga came
CDM.
crazy.
I'm telling you, bro.
It's for the culture. We making moves and niggas hating while they hating us. This homicide is on my mind, could catch them pulling up. Wait, some people reaching, yeah. Could catch me speeding, we be leaving, yeah. I've been on my own, you see me passing, catch them riding through. Niggas say they with you, but they flipping how they lie to you. Family, I love them on some shit, but can't say love you too. Ain't God come first, but on some shit is get this money too.